Part 5. It's Doomsday, there are all-female zombies around. Author, Yu Da Cha Xiao. Chapter 41. Momo, have you made dinner? Master should be hungry. Suziao reminded on the side. Ah. Yes. I have to cook. Lin Momo fled. I was so addicted to watching movies before that I forgot to even cook. Wang Ran walked to the screen and turned on the computer, intending to see if there was any news on the internet. As soon as I open it, I see the previously minimized player. Well, the reason why Lin Momo hasn't cooked dinner has been found. Wang Ran turned off the player and opened the web page. The most popular thing on the internet lately, it can't be considered hot, it can only be said that the current number of page views is not bad. It is a website called the Dark Knight Forum. This is a station built by an avid Doomsday enthusiast. It existed before the outbreak of the zombie virus. At the time, it was just a small website discussing zombie movies and games. These days, it has become a gathering place for survivors. Ask. A beautiful woman on the opposite floor asked me for help. Should I go over and help her? The landlord should take care of himself. It's not easy for me to survive these years, and I still want to help others. I support the landlord in the past. Anyway, they are all dead. It would be good if they could be happy before they die. I'm afraid it's a fairy jumping, tricking you to go over and grab your supplies and throw you to the zombies. The talent upstairs has inspired me. Wang Ran just clicked on a post, and he could see many people replying. The owner encountered the same situation at that time. Good luck to him. After all, not everyone can become a hero smoothly. In the forum, there are also some people who have posted information about zombies. The habits, characteristics, and weaknesses of zombies are all listed out. Wang Ran opened it and looked at it, and what he said really made sense. It seems that the landlord has put in the effort to research. This post is useless to Wang Ran, but it is a good life-saving tip for other survivors. Continuing to read, Wang Ran was surprised to find that mutant zombies had appeared in a certain city in the south. It's only a few days. It is said that he ran out of a hospital, with a very fast speed and strong jumping ability. Even if he was hiding at home, he would easily break in. Now, the survivors of that city are panicking, and many people want to flee elsewhere. However, going out is also a matter of courage. I don't know what's going on in our city now. Wang Ran muttered. Right now, we have to move to Donghu Island as soon as possible. Wang Ran is not afraid of the strength of mutant zombies. Now that he has two small followers, he can't kill any mutant zombies. But as soon as the mutant zombies appear, the materials and equipment in many cities will be gradually destroyed. The now barely formed balance between humans and zombies will also be broken. In the future, I may go out to find some supplies and can't find it. You still have to hurry up. Wang Ran continued to browse the forum and found the N-City section. There are not many posts, but after all, it is from this city, and Wang Ran is still very interested. Shortage of food. Who can help me? What the landlord said, who has no shortage of food? Yeah, I only have the last can left. It seems that a zombie has climbed into the water tower in our building. Now I dare not use the water at home, I am so thirsty. The landlord should drink it to enhance immunity. It should still be drinkable after cooking. There seems to be a survivor camp in the gymnasium of Xiaoshi Elementary School, with food provided. I plan to visit it tomorrow. This post caught Wang Ran's attention. Isn't this Wu Jiangguo's camp? Already starting to get other people's attention? If many people go, it is estimated that the 1,000 caddies of food they take will not be enough. Really? Is it a camp organized by ZF? Is there anything to eat when I go there? Then I'll go take a look tomorrow. I still have food at home, enough for 2 days, and I'll go take a look when I'm done. Yes, it's better than waiting to die at home. There are more than 50 threads. Most people are drawn to the camp, which provides free food. In this world, people without food would really take risks to try their luck. It seems that Wu Jiangguo and the others are going to have a headache. A friend recommended me The Last of Us 2, who has a game disc, a gold bar in exchange. This post reveals the strong Tang Tang's personal style. Wang Ran looked at the ID of the person who posted the message, and sure enough, there was a Tang character. It was the little loli that Tang Tang didn't run away. However, the posting time was last night. Her PS4 wasn't broken at that time. By the way, I took someone else's Doom hammer, and I had to help her find a PS4 and 2080 Ti graphics card. Seeing the back, there was a post that shocked Wang Ran all over. Anyone team up to go to the convention and exhibition center to find food? There has just been an agricultural product fair. Wang Ran frowned. He was very impressed by this place in the convention and exhibition center. At that time, he was in this place, surrounded by hundreds of zombies, and then he came back. Now think about it, with his rich experience in living, how could he be so careless and be surrounded? Someone must have framed him. That's right. In the apocalypse, if you encounter other people and horses at a material point, some people will choose to let the other party fall into a tight siege and attract the attention of zombies. This way they can easily go and scavenge for supplies. Wang Ran vaguely remembered that he had spotted a figure at the convention center. A strand of his hair was dyed white. If someone is to harm you, it is most likely that person. What? If you let me meet this time, it doesn't matter if you hurt me or not, you will kill me first. Wang Ran muttered. Master, dinner is ready. Lin Momo came over with a grilled chicken chop and mushroom pasta. Full of aroma. After a busy day, eating a delicious meal is really enjoyable. Su Xiao also took a bottle of cold beer intimately. Wang Ran casually opened a suspense movie and ate it while watching it. Lin Momo secretly pulled Su Xiao aside. Miss Xiao, I accidentally knocked over the stock we picked yesterday. Lin Momo still chose to confess. Knocked over? The red bottle? Su Xiao asked. Lin Momo shook his head. Hey. Forget it, collect it slowly in the future. Su Xiao sighed. It's a pity it's true. It fell to the ground, should I still be able to eat it? Su Xiao thought about it and asked. I stole a little. Most of them were eaten by Xiao Jin. Lin Momo was a little embarrassed. Little Jin. Su Xiao glanced at Xiao Jin, who was sticking beside Wang Ran. One more food grabber? That can't be. It seems that in the future, Xiaojin must be properly disciplined. As a little golden retriever, you must realize that dogs can't eat everything. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 42. Morning. Wang Ran always felt a little tired when he got up. Shouldn't be. I didn't feed myself a few times last night. Coupled with my current physique, I won't be tired. Strange. After washing up, Wang Ran received a call from Wu Jiangguo. Brother Wang Ran. There is something. Wu Jiangguo was hesitant to speak, obviously a little embarrassed. Is there too many people in the camp and not enough food? Wang Ran asked with a smile. After reading last night's post, it was easy to guess. It really is. In the past 2 days, there have been more than 100 people in the camp. We were able to eat openly before, but saving a little is still not enough. So I want to ask Wang Ran, brother, if there is anything else you need, let's find it and exchange it with you. Wu Jiangguo seemed embarrassed to borrow it, and offered to exchange it for something. I can't help it. I don't know why these days, waves of people have come here. Wu Jiangguo was also embarrassed to refuse and accepted them one by one. The number of people suddenly increased. However, most of the survivors who can pass through the encirclement and pursuit of zombies and come to the camp are survivors with good physical fitness. This also greatly increased Wu Jiangguo's camp strength. The only problem is that the food is not enough. Speaking of what is needed. Really? Well, go and find me some better graphics cards, not many, just a few. Then also get some consoles and games like PS4, Switch, etc. The rest, get some drones, the more the better. Wang Ran thought about it. The ones in front, in addition to giving tang tang, can also be used to pass the time. As for drones, Wang Ran plans to get an aerial surveillance system on Donghu Island. Anyway, the electricity is enough, just let the drone charge in shifts. I can get these things by going to the computer market. Just wait for my good news. Wu Jiangguo said excitedly. Some replacement is a good thing. No matter what you change, you have to go out. Speaking of the computer market, there should be no competition there. It's all in this environment, who wants a game console? Wang Ran hung up the phone and was about to start a busy day. Shipping some items that don't need refrigeration today to the island and assemble the solar panels over there. This way, the refrigerated food can be shipped the next day or the next. Master, can you take me there today? Lin Momo asked aside. But you can't drive a truck. Wang Ran shrugged. Lin Momo lowered his head when he heard the words, his eyes were a little red. It looks like sad mode is on. All right. Let's take you there today. Wang Ran rubbed Lin Momo's head. Today's focus is on assembling solar panels, and driving one less car is fine. As soon as Lin Momo heard that he could follow, he immediately returned to happy mode. Wang Ran took two small attendants and started to carry and load the truck. Today is mainly to transport some equipment and tools in the past. For example, microwave ovens, washing machines, pots and pans, electrician suits, and other things that are not afraid of people's thoughts. If there is a refrigerator, every villa has it, but you don't need to bring it. Soon the car was full. Master, come back early. Su Xiao blinked. She went out with her once yesterday, so she naturally knew what was taking time. It shouldn't be too late to be back today. Wu Jiangguo will come to change things. I'll try to be back before 4 o'clock. Wang Ran said goodbye to Su Xiao and Xiao Jin, and took Lin Momo into the car. Why do I feel that Xiao Jin is growing so fast? What does it usually eat? Wang Ran asked Lin Momo, the co-pilot. No. Don't know. Lin Momo panicked. Xiaojin grows fast, definitely not relying on the usual dog food and sausages. That is. Lin Momo lowered his head and grabbed the corner of his clothes with his fingers. Wang Ran was driving, but he didn't notice Lin Momo's panic. Could it be, because he drank my blood? Wang Ran remembered that Xiaojin had taken a few bites of himself. Can your own blood strengthen zombies, humans, and dogs? This is too scary. In Wang Ran's mind, the picture of the huge Xiaojin, who slapped a zombie to death with one paw, appeared in Wang Ran's mind. Terrible. However, if he has the strength, Xiaojin is more suitable for guarding the door. The car drove steadily on the road. When passing by the road where the porcelain was touched yesterday, Wang Ran also saw a zombie wearing a messy shirt kicking the head. It seems to have retained some of the habits of the past. Master, I seem to be a little hungry, can I have some snacks? Lin Momo took a peek at Wang Ran. No. Wang Ran was stunned for a moment and decisively refused. He still remembered how the second generation of the rich solar energy died. You can't learn from him. Grumpy. Lin Momo's stomach growled. Drink some red first. In desperation, Wang Ran could only extend a finger to Lin Momo. Soon, the car drove to the bridge. There weren't many zombies jumping off the bridge last night, and it seemed that they weren't sad enough. Dozens of zombies are stuck together, and you have to clean up before you can pass. After all, the truck is heavy, and if it goes out of control and falls into the sea, the loss will be huge. Let's go, Momo, it's time to work when you're full. Wang Ran got out of the car with a tang knife. To deal with ordinary zombies, it is still easy for the old man to come. Doom hammer, let's wait for more mutant zombies to use it. Lin Momo followed Wang Ran and looked at the zombies on the bridge. Suddenly, Lin Momo's eyes lit up. Master, wait a minute. Lin Momo pulled Wang Ran, who was about to come forward. Wang Ran looked back at Lin Momo. In terms of combat power and combat experience, Lin Momo is indeed inferior to Suzayawu. Shouldn't she be afraid? I saw Lin Momo concentrated and looked at the zombies in front. The zombies who were attracted by the truck stopped one after another. Immediately afterwards, they turned to the sea in unison. Step. 2 steps. They slowly walked to the edge of the road. Then, one by one jumped into the sea. Momo, can you control them? Wang Ran was shocked. When all the zombies jumped into the sea, Lin Momo seemed to collapse and his body softened. Wang Ran immediately stepped forward and supported Lin Momo. Owner. These zombies have weak willpower. I tried it, and I can really make them do what I want. It's just a bit of a hassle. I'm feeling a little weak now. Lin Momo said while lying in Wang Ran's arms. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu Da Cha Xiao. Chapter 43. I have no strength, so naturally I have to replenish my strength. And the way to replenish your strength is also very simple. Wang Ran drove the truck across the bridge and came to the villa with a nice view yesterday. After replenishing energy for half an hour, Wang Ran took Lin Momo out of the villa. I have to say that the ability that Lin Momo showed at the bridge just now really surprised Wang Ran. However, at present, the practicality is not strong enough. If it was Suzayawu, he would clean up dozens of zombies so small without breathing heavily. And Lin Momo was so controlled for a while, and the whole person lost his strength. So, Momo still needs to improve his strength. Will you open a small stove for her in the future? Well, yes. Lin Momo didn't know that the ability he unwittingly used allowed him to get special treatment for extra meals. Next, Wang Ran drove the car to the warehouse of the hotel. Lin Momo is in charge of unloading. And Wang Ran went to install those solar panels. It is not difficult to install these electric boards. If you have basic tools, you can complete it according to the manual. The only difficulty is how to connect the solar panel to the hotel circuit. Although Wang Ran can fiddle with electronic products, he is not proficient in electricians. It looks like I need to find someone to help. By the way, the security and property in the Donghua Villa area opposite. Electricians should be the basic skills of the property, right? Go back and get some beer and cucumbers, and hire a few reliable people to come over and fiddle with it. After a few hours of work, the electrical panels were basically installed in place. As long as the circuit is connected, the facilities on this island can be used normally. Lin Momo ran to Wang Ran's side and wiped his sweat. Master, I have sorted the equipment that I have shipped in according to the classification. The next time you turn on the power, you can use it directly. By the way, I also cleaned the sanitation here, and it's a little dusty. Lin Momo's little head rubbed and rubbed in Wang Ran's arms. This is obviously an invitation. Nice. I said it took you so long to unload the goods, so you took the initiative to work. Not bad, worthy of a reward. Wang Ran touched Lin Momo's head. If you perform well, you should be rewarded. Master, there is an infinity pool on the roof of this main building. I put in the water. Lin Momo lowered his head. Let's go. Wang Ran picked up Lin Momo and walked to the top of the building. I have to say that the feeling of carrying Lin Momo and carrying Tang Tang is completely different. The elevator wasn't powered on yet, so Wang Ran took the stairs to the top floor. The scenery is so good. The scenery of the whole island and the sea in the distance are unobstructed. Lin Momo couldn't wait to take off his clothes and jumped into the pool. Result: sunk straight down. Wang Ran could only go down and fish her up. Cough cough cough. Lin Momo spit out a lot of water. What's the situation? This is. I used to be able to swim. Lin Momo was very depressed. Before lying in the water, the two airbags alone were able to float. Why is it sinking in water now? Let's go back and let Xiao try it too. I guess it has something to do with you turning into zombies. Wang Ran felt that he had mastered another feature of zombies. If mutant zombies as strong as Lin Momo can't swim, let alone ordinary zombies. How do you feel when you're in the water? Wang Ran asked. I'm not afraid of water, but it just sinks. I can stay in the water for a long time if I hold my breath. After all, I don't need much oxygen right now. I choked on water just now because I wasn't prepared and made a mistake. Lin Momo replied. Wang Ran nodded. Zombies also need to breathe, but they need much less oxygen than humans. That is to say, throwing a zombie into the water will kill it after a long time. Come on, I'll support you this time. Wang Ran jumped into the water and waved at Lin Momo. Lin Momo understood in seconds. The water is no longer calm, LF. Computer City. This is a small mall with 4 floors. The main business is to sell assembled desktops, mobile phones, game consoles and a small number of home appliances. It is still lively in normal times, so there are also many zombies here. Especially those black-hearted computer dealers, this time they are really going to eat people. Wu Jiangguo took a team and groped in the computer city. The camp is fully staffed, so he took 15 people out this time, which was considered a luxury. With such a lineup, even if they encounter a zombie siege, they can still break through. Brother Wang Ran said he was going to be hacked to death for and, with what? Wu Jiangguo doesn't know much about games. And Switch. And their game cartridge disc. The strong man Zhu Ming added on the side. Wu Jiangguo has good strength and character, but he is not enough. Young people don't understand anything at all. If it wasn't for Zhu Ming and other young guys in the team, this trip would have taken a long time to find things. The first floor is mainly to sell mobile phones, not the purpose of this trip. Everyone cooperated to kill to the second floor. We are divided into 2 teams, and we are looking for them separately, which is more efficient. Wu Jiangguo said softly. The crowd was divided into 2 teams. Wu Jiangguo was strong and brought 5 people. The others were a large team. Because he couldn't find the switch for the lights in the shopping mall, Wu Jiangguo could only move forward slowly with a flashlight. There are far fewer zombies on the second floor than on the first floor. Basically computer vendors at the counter. Wu Jiangguo holds a fire axe in one hand and a flashlight in the other, killing one when he sees it, which is very efficient. Boss, why do you feel that your strength has improved by leaps and bounds these days? The strong man Zhu Ming looked envious. Before, he was not much different from Wu Jiangguo. But in such an actual battle today, Wu Jiangguo obviously crushed him. I do not know either. It may be that he killed too many, and the killing went smoothly. Wu Jiangguo smiled. He also felt that he had grown a lot stronger. This time, if I meet the crazy woman under the vault, I might have a chance to fight. Boss, that one mainly sells graphics cards. A little brother flashed a flashlight in one direction. Wu Jiangguo and others watched it together. A zombie is licking there holding a graphics card. What kind of quirk is this? Someone actually licked the graphics card. Wu Jiangguo was stunned. Doesn't this pierce your tongue? Boss, you are out of date. What is licking the graphics card, and there are people who lick the Switch game cassette. You don't understand the game industry. Zhu Ming laughed aside. The zombie who licked the graphics card saw the crowd, hesitated for a moment, then immediately put down the graphics card and rushed towards the crowd. However, the counter seemed to be a little high, and with such a flutter, he fell directly to the ground. Wu Jiangguo didn't hesitate, an axe hit the back of his head. Easy fix. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 44. Hurry up and find that 2080 Ti. Wu Jiangguo ordered. He stepped forward and picked up the graphics card that the zombies were licking just now. Titan RTX. That's not it. Wu Jiangguo threw the graphics card aside. Soon, Zhu Ming found the 2080 Ti. Boss, there are 5 boxes. Zhu Ming said excitedly. Take it all. Go and meet another team, let's go to the 3rd floor to find a game. Wu Jiangguo brought people to the entrance of the stairs. The other team, signaled by the flashlight, also began to walk towards the stairs. Yeah, I thought joining the camp would make it safe to stay inside and survive. I didn't expect us to come out to work hard. That's right. If we knew we might as well do it ourselves, we're going to take risks anyway. Several young people from the other team muttered as they walked up the stairs. Most of them are people who have just joined Wu Jiangguo's camp. They are very opinionated about going out on an adventure as soon as they come. Oh, all right. No one came out to find supplies, what shall we eat? You don't know how scarce food was on the day I first arrived. Thanks to the boss taking people out, I got a lot of food and came back. Just say a few words. The speaker was Lu Quan, who had joined the camp earlier. He had been assigned to guard the camp before, and today it was his turn to come out to find supplies. I don't understand what those old men and women and children in the camp do. In this world, isn't it all waste that only wastes food? They actually share the same food as us. It's too unfair. The young man continued to mutter. This aroused Lu Quan's dissatisfaction. What happened to the elderly and children? His son and mother are also in the camp. If it wasn't for Wu Jiangguo, they wouldn't even be able to eat, let alone safety issues. Seeing that they were about to reach the top of the stairs, several young people also shut up. They were still quite afraid of Wu Jiangguo. The group did not find that in the darkness behind them, there was a figure lying on the ground, staring straight at them. Everyone is here, no one was hurt, right? Wu Jiangguo asked. No, we only encountered a few zombies and killed them all. Lu Quan replied. A team of 10 people, with some lighting up and some doing it, is quite stable when there are not many zombies. Okay, everyone, be vigilant. The 3rd floor is the game area. We will leave when we find something. After all, this is a zombie den, so I can't stay here for a long time. Wu Jiangguo ordered. Everyone came to the 3rd floor together. There are floor-to-ceiling windows on the 3rd floor, so the light is slightly better. Even without a flashlight, you can see clearly. Wu Jiangguo took the lead and walked at the forefront. As soon as he went up, he was taken aback. In front of a game counter, a girl with double ponytails is testing the game in front of a TV. She wore a set of medieval-style leather armor on the upper body, a plaid skirt on the lower body, metal leggings on the shins, and a large axe in her hand. Around her, there are more than 20 zombie corpses. She did all this. Wu Jiangguo was shocked. One person kills so many zombies, and chooses games here as if nothing happened. Is this girl human? Boss, what's wrong? Zhu Ming and others who followed behind were all as shocked as Wu Jiangguo. They instantly felt weak. These zombies were all killed by her alone? Impossible. The girl also heard the movement behind her and turned her head slowly. What are you doing? This girl is Miss Tang Tang. She was too bored to wait at home, so she decided to go out and find games by herself. Although she hasn't gotten her driver's license yet, but no one cares these years, she drives her Bentley Continental out. She is still very familiar with Computer City. After killing dozens of zombies all the way, she came here to find games. She tried The Last of Us 2 and it was rubbish. So she was in a bad mood. The zombies attracted by the sound of the TV were all killed by her one by one. I didn't expect that there would be a living person here. There are still more than 10 people alive. Let's find some games, won't it hinder you? Wu Jiangguo was very polite. No way, the other party doesn't look like an ordinary person's strength. It's not appropriate to be rude. Whatever, just don't disturb me. Tang Tang was in a very bad mood and directly broke the CD of The Last of Us Part 2. Looking around, it's time for Monster Hunter to kill. It's a pity that I can't find someone to connect with myself. Tang Tang packed the PS4 and the selected games into the backpack and was ready to leave. At this time, the young man who complained downstairs walked up to Tang Tang. Little girl, how dangerous are you here alone? Why don't you follow us? Brother protect you. The young man was wearing a pair of ADI with misspelled letters, and he flipped his hair thinking he was very handsome. Roll. Otherwise I'll hack you. Tang Tang said coldly. The young man was stunned. He felt a murderous aura. But at the same time, he felt that his face was hurt. There's no need to be so indifferent, little girl. You think you can kill zombies with a cosplay axe? The young man obviously didn't think that the dismembered zombies on the ground were made by Tang Tang. The shape of this axe is so exaggerated, it's plastic. Tang Tang clenched the blood roar, ready to use the back of the axe to give the sand sculpture a shot. At this time, a figure suddenly flashed at the entrance of the stairs. Tang Tang was just facing that direction, and naturally he saw it. Not good. Tang Tang took a few steps back. Roar. A hunched zombie jumped directly onto the shoulders of the young man. What's the situation? The young man didn't dare to look up, only knowing that his shoulders were heavy. It seemed that something had climbed up. Zhang Jian, don't move. Wu Jiangguo immediately took out the fire axe and slowly approached Xiao Yang. This zombie. It actually has this kind of bouncing power, jumping directly on the shoulders of people. It was completely different from what they had seen before. It seems a bit difficult to deal with. The young man also realized what was riding on his shoulders. Help! Unable to control it, he opened his mouth and shouted. The zombie riding on his shoulder bowed his head, grabbed the young man's chin with his hand, and then lowered his head to bite. A long tongue was torn out by the roots. The zombie smacked its mouth a few times and swallowed its tongue. The young man spat a few mouthfuls of blood from his throat and fell down. Probably not alive. The zombie didn't stop after it landed, and it took a fancy to the next target. With one jump, he rode directly onto the shoulders of another young man who had joined the camp. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 45. What? I don't want to die. Help. The young man ran around like a headless fly. The people around were a little afraid of hurting him, and there was no way to step forward to help him for a while. Step aside. Wu Jiangguo took the fire axe and pushed aside the crowd. However, it was too late. The zombie took a bite directly at the young man's neck. The young man made a click sound, apparently his throat was bitten, and he was speechless. Wu Jiangguo stepped forward and wanted to cut down the zombie. Unexpectedly, the zombie stepped directly on the shoulder and jumped towards the crowd. The unlucky person this time is Lu Quan. Ah, I have the old and the young. I don't want to die. Lu Quan held the iron rod in his hand and beat it randomly. These few times, it delayed the movement of the zombie, so that he was not eaten for the time being. Wu Jiangguo made a decisive decision and rushed over to chop at the back of the zombie. At this moment, Wu Jiangguo only felt that his whole body was suddenly opened up by something, and he was instantly full of power. However, such a stagnation also gave the zombies time to escape. He felt the attack behind him, dropped Lu Quan directly, and jumped to Tang Tang, who was alone not far away. Tang Tang was ready with blood roar for a long time, kicked the axe with his heel, and directly swung it up and slashed. The poor zombie was still in the air, and was directly split in half by blood roar. The entire third floor fell silent in an instant. The people on Wu Jiangguo's side all looked at Tang Tang blankly. It's too violent. It's hard to imagine a little girl having such power and reaction. Now, everyone believes that she killed the zombies nearby. I'm leaving. Find what you want. After Tang Tang finished speaking, he walked downstairs with a small bag on his back. There was no tension at all from the battle. After all, Tang Tang is an old player in zombie games. I have also played a lot of VR zombie games, and I am used to it. Pack up and find something. Wu Jiangguo ordered. To clean up means to clean up the two corpses of one's own people. If not dealt with, they will soon turn into zombies to attack everyone. The easiest way is to destroy the brain or spine. Zhu Ming led people to solve the two corpses neatly. Wu Jiangguo stood there alone and felt his body. It really got stronger. What's happening here? A sudden outbreak of crisis? Either way, it's a good thing. The stronger the strength, the more people can be protected in the apocalypse. Next is search time. Wu Jiangguo didn't know that Wang Ran wanted PS4 and games to give Tang Tang, so he searched very seriously there. PS. Brother Wang Ran said he wanted PS4, did he mean 4 PSS? Wu Jiangguo thought about it, there is a possibility. 4 antique PSS were put into his backpack by him. After grabbing a few PS4 and Switch games, Wu Jiangguo took people to the 4th floor. Wang Ran said that there are as many drones as there are, indicating that he values drones more. Therefore, the 4th floor is the main goal for Wu Jiangguo this time. There are no mutant zombies on the 4th floor, so it is not difficult to clean up. Although the group of younger brothers behind him had been cowardly a lot because of the time just now, Wu Jiangguo was too mighty. Almost killed most of the zombies by one person. Huh, is this power? Wu Jiangguo was very excited about his strength. If he were to meet the female zombie in the vault now, he would definitely have the confidence to kill him. It seems that little brother Wang Ran should have the same fate as me. Wu Jiangguo suddenly realized. No wonder Wang Ran is so strong, he must have broken through the limit at a certain time, just like himself. The search that follows is simpler. Wu Jiangguo searched for more than 30 Daejiang drones, and then drove his car to the supermarket warehouse smoothly. Wang Ran had brought Lin Momo back half an hour ago. The warehouse door opened and the two sides met again. Brother Wang Ran, I brought everything you asked for. Wu Jiangguo put the games, graphics cards, drones and 4 zones in front of Wang Ran. Wang Ran read it once and was generally satisfied. Apart from those 4 zones. PS4 is PS4. Are you fooling people by getting 4 PSS? Forget it, Wang Ran didn't care too much about Wu Jiangguo being a rude man. Just go back and discuss with Tang Tang. Zone also has many classic games, such as Crash Bandicoot Racing, Resident Evil, Chariot of Fire. Xiao, bring 1,000 caddies of food. Wang Ran ordered. Su Xiao nodded and went to prepare food with Lin Momo. That's 1,000 pounds. Wu Jiangguo was quite surprised. He thought it was not bad to get 500 pounds this time. It's okay, you can't eat it all to waste. Wang Ran shrugged. Now in the warehouse, there are still more than 1,300 kilograms of food that is about to expire. Although it's the end of the day, it's okay to eat some food that has passed the guarantee. But Wang Ran had so much to eat, so naturally he wouldn't eat food that was soon past its expiration date. It's better to give them all to Wu Jiangguo, and still sell personal favors. After all, they will be the #1 powerhouse in N City in the future, maybe not this time, but at least they are powerhouses. There is a strong man like Wu Jiangguo to run errands for himself, save trouble. Thank you so much, brother Wang Ran. Wu Jiangguo thanked him again and again. The people in the camp are almost over 200 people, and they eat as fast as hamsters. These 1,000 caddies of food can at least solve the problem for a while. Actually, I think you still have to find some food with a longer shelf life. Like a granary barn, a cannery, or something. As for yourself, you'd better find a new camp where you can grow food. Otherwise, there are more and more people there, and you won't be able to feed them. Wang Ran suggested. Well, brother Wang Ran, you are right. I'm already looking for a new place. Today I met a zombie. It's very different from those ordinary zombies. If there are more and more powerful zombies like this in the future, my gym is really hard to guard. Wu Jiangguo sighed. Different zombies. You killed it? Wang Ran was stunned. Obviously, Wu Jiangguo was talking about mutant zombies. However, Wu Jiangguo has actually beaten mutant zombies now. Progress so fast? Awakened. He never drank his own blood, so how did he wake up? Wang Ran's mind was full of question marks. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu Da Cha Xiao. Chapter 46. No. I didn't do it. I met a great man today. Let's talk about me first. I was at a critical juncture today and suddenly broke out. It seems to be full of power. Now I can easily kill ordinary zombies. Even if I encounter powerful guys, I am confident that I can fight. Wu Jiangguo said with a smile. That's probably waking up. Wang Ran nodded. At a critical juncture, do you explode potential? It seems that these awakened ones awakened like this. Unlike the people around you. Wang Ran thought that the other awakened ones also ate something strange to awaken. Maybe he really ate it? Just ask. Have you eaten anything weird lately? Wang Ran asked. Weird stuff. No, all I eat is what you gave me. I ate a bite of gold that day, ha ha ha. Wu Jiangguo smirked. Wang Ran was suddenly stunned. Gold. Gold. Damn, I seem to have discovered something amazing. Why are so many survivor camps collecting gold before crossing? Seems to have found the reason. So, gold is the catalyst for the awakened? If you have gold in your body or in your body, and in a critical situation, you can awaken your potential? Very likely. In this world, there are not many fools who eat gold, but there are many people with gold necklaces and rings. Gold is against their skin all the time. If they encountered danger and stimulated their potential, they might have awakened like this. Someone must have discovered this, so the awakened will continue to appear, and the awakened camp will collect a lot of gold. Got it, got it. I figured it out now. Brother Wang Ran, do you mean? Although Wu Jiangguo is upright, he is not stupid. When he mentioned gold, Wang Ran's expression changed. That means, can gold really stimulate people's potential? What? No wonder brother Wang Ran has to collect so much gold, maybe his strength has improved in this way. It's just my speculation, but the odds are high. You can find someone to try it out and let me know when you have the results. Wang Ran said. There are only zombies around me, So I can't try this thing. Okay. I'll let Zhu Ming and the others go and have a try. Wu Jiangguo nodded. If this can really stimulate potential, then the strength of their camp can be greatly improved. Don't spread the word about this matter until it is verified. Try to only let people you trust know. Wang Ran reminded. I understand. Wu Jiangguo nodded. If it doesn't work, the news will only make the world more confusing. On the other hand, the food is in a smooth handover. Several young people who had newly joined Wu Jiangguo's camp came to the side. This place is so nice. Yes, there is enough food, and beautiful women. If you want me to say, we might as well occupy this place, you see there are only 3 of them. That's right. If you can take this place, do you still need to go out for an adventure in the future? Several young people whispered to me one by one. Don't kill yourself. The 4 people who had this idea last time are lying there now. Lu Quan pointed to the hill next to the pile of zombie corpses. A few young people shivered and immediately gave up the idea. The handover is complete. After Wu Jiangguo thanked him again and again, he returned to the base with food. Wang Ran returned to the warehouse and looked at the piles of gold nuggets. It doesn't have to be useful to eat. Gold is not absorbed by the body. Many awakened people should only be awakened by wearing gold on their bodies, coupled with the stimulation of the external environment. So, eating it and wearing it close to your body should have the same effect. Wang Ran slowly analyzed it. However, why do those survivor camps with awakened people continue to collect gold? Create more awakeners? Not necessarily. A leader of the awakened will definitely not allow many people whose strength is close to him to appear below. That's not easy to manage. Then there is only one explanation. Gold can not only help people awaken, but also make awakened people continue to become stronger. If so, everything makes sense. Wang Ran nodded. You are getting closer to the truth little by little. I don't know if gold has any effect on me. Wang Ran's current upgrade route is a bit unscientific. Just like a perpetual motion machine, I constantly improve each other with my little followers. I don't know if it will work better with gold. Wu Jiangguo said that he unleashed his potential in a situation of extreme anger. I'm not angry at all. Wang Ran touched his chin and thought. It seems that there is only one point in time that is suitable. When feeding. Only then will his mental and physical condition be more excited. Little Rain, come. Put out these gold bars on a bed. Wang Ran ordered. After feeding, try the effect on the bed of gold now. Master, is this looking for some new fun? All right. Su Xiao quickly carried the gold to make the bed. Wang Ran sent a message to Tang Tang, telling her that she had obtained a graphics card, games and 4 zones. I want the graphics card, you can keep the rest. Tang Tang quickly returned the message. She has already got the PS4 and some games herself, so she doesn't need Wang Ran anymore. Wang Ran looked at the zone that Wu Jiangguo brought, and sighed. Although it is an antique, there are still classic games. Wang Ran connected the zone to the monitor and put a Resident Evil 2 game disc into it. Oh no, it should be called Evil Castle from the cover. What a broken translation. Wang Ran was still a little unaccustomed to holding a wired handle. However, soon he was immersed in the game. While playing, Wang Ran suddenly thought of a question. Zombie viruses in the real world. Could it also be developed by some unscrupulous organization? With the rapid development of modern medical and biological technologies, this is really possible. However, these are not currently considered. For now, it's better to run away from the tyrant's pursuit. Master, the zombies here feel very weak. Lin Momo pointed to the ordinary zombies inside. These zombies are as weak as the zombies outside the warehouse. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 47. The zombies here are indeed weaker. It's still more fierce in WWZ, running as fast as a dog. Even if it's a fence, I'll turn it over for you. Wang Ran thought about it. However, if the zombies outside are really so powerful, then the living space of human beings will be even smaller. Hey, master, there are zombie dogs. Lin Momo pointed to the screen. Leon, controlled by Wang Ran, happened to be bitten to death by a zombie dog. People can become zombies, and dogs can become zombie dogs. This is also reasonable. Wang Ran explained. Xiao Jin on the side shivered all over. It doesn't want to look like this ghost. Don't be afraid, Xiaojin, you have drunk the masters. You have drank the blood of the master, so you should be as sensible as we are. Lin Momo wanted to comfort Xiaojin, but he almost missed out. By the way, Xiaojin has grown so much in a few days. Let's test our strength. Momo, go get a refrigerator. Wang Ran ordered. The refrigerator has become an excellent tool for testing strength. Soon, Lin Momo brought a refrigerator over. Xiaojin, go and scratch the refrigerator. Wang Ran ordered. Xiao Jin looked reluctant. The family is a little golden retriever who loves peace. I'm not very good at fighting or something. Momo, if Xiao Jin is disobedient, just throw it out. Let it experience the cruelty of survival. Wang Ran knocked. Xiao Jin was shocked when he heard it. To what a love of peace. Xiaojin is a paw when he goes up. A deep claw mark appeared on the refrigerator door. Really? Xiao Jin's strength has also improved. The current Xiao Jin's fighting power is comparable to Xiao Yu's 2 days ago. In addition, Xiao Jin seems to have developed well mentally. In other words, it is also possible to leave Xiaojin alone to watch the warehouse. Moving is more efficient these days. Wang Ran and Su Xiao are in charge of driving and transporting things, and Lin Momo is in charge of classifying the unloaded goods there. Perfect. Tonight should be Wang Ran's last night in the warehouse, if it can be moved out smoothly tomorrow. Wang Ran and the little followers tried it on the gold bed. It's too hard to panic. As for strength enhancement, it can only be said that there is a little sense at a certain moment. It's gone after that. At all, there is no big improvement brought by Xiao and the others. Are you not reaching your limit? Also, it's not a matter of life and death, it's hard to break out. Also, in contrast, the way to improve his own strength is indeed a bit too efficient. Gold is not very effective for me. But it's different for others. Once the news spreads, the value of gold will skyrocket. At that time, instead of 100 grams of gold for 1 caddy of food, 1 gram can be exchanged for 1 caddy. Thank goodness for hoarding so much gold. In the future, you can use gold to change materials and find coolies, and you don't need to run errands yourself. I only need to bring my little followers to grow vegetables, raise fish, play games on the island, and the days are still very good. The night passed quickly. At dawn, Wang Ran got up. Today's move is a big project. But the virtuous Lin Momo classified and labeled everything last night. All the things that need to be moved will add up to about 20 cars. The three quickly started loading the car. Xiaojin, you are in charge of housekeeping today. No matter who it is, as long as it wants to come in, it will be shot to death. Do you understand? Wang Ran asked. Wuo. Jin nodded. It just wants to be a kind dog, but now it has to take on such a heavy responsibility. Hey, if it weren't for the sake of the food, it would definitely not agree. Set off. Wang Ran got into the driver's seat and started the car. Lin Momo was about to get on Wang Ran's co-pilot, but was stopped by Su Xiao. Let the master drive well. Come and sit with me. Su Xiao pulled Lin Momo to the back car. Lin Momo turned on the embarrassment mode, blushing and bowing his head. His intentions were actually discovered by Suzayahu. Don't think I don't know, the master secretly gave you extra food. Humph. Suzayahu squeezed Lin Momo. She wasn't really angry, she just wanted to tease her. After all, Lin Momo's strength is weaker than her, and he also needs extra meals to improve, so that he can help Wang Ran more. Lin Momo's face turned even redder. At 7 o'clock sharp, the two cars set off from the warehouse. Today will be a busy day. At about 12 noon, everything in the warehouse except for refrigeration and freezing was finally moved. Lin Momo also arranged the materials to the proper location very well. After properly replenishing his physical strength at the Seaview Villa, Wang Ran took some cucumbers and eggs and drove to the East Lake Villa area. Before the frozen meat arrives, the electrical system still needs to be set up. A full car of frozen meat can be maintained for 1-2 hours without melting. As long as the cold storage can operate, it will not affect the quality of the frozen meat. The solar panels were all laid out, and now all that was needed was an electrician to connect them to the circuit across the island. Wang Ran parked his car at the gate of the villa area. "Brother! You are here." The little security guard Zhao Dong immediately greeted him. Wang Ran had shown his strength in front of him, and he was generous to him, which made Zhao Dong admire him very much. "Here are a few graphics cards, help me hand over to Tang Tang in Villa 2. In addition, do you have anyone here who is proficient in electricians? I have some lines that need to be picked up. It has to be a reliable person." Wang Ran emphasized the last sentence. "Brother, I will. I am one of the top 3 electricians in our community. I usually maintain a large area of the circuit in the community." Zhao Dong patted his chest and said. "Working for Wang Ran, that's a good job. Food is definitely a must." "Okay. Then you are. Go and deliver the graphics card, I'll wait for you at the door." Wang Ran nodded. Although Wang Ran doesn't trust anyone, it's better to be skilled than a living. Relatively speaking, Zhao Dong is more reliable than other security guards. Soon, Zhao Dong came back. Wang Ran drove the car and took him to Donghu Island. "I go. Brother, isn't this Donghu Island Resort? I know this place. I didn't expect to be occupied by you." As a holiday attraction opposite the villa area, Zhao Dong certainly knew this place. However, this resort has not yet opened, and there is no food or drink in it, so no one thought of coming here. But if you don't consider materials, it is indeed a good place that is easy to defend and difficult to attack. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 48. Wang Ran brought Zhao Dong to the main building. The main gate of the power system of the whole island is downstairs in the main building. It only needs to be connected to the bus pulled by the solar panel, and all the devices on the island are powered on. When a stranger came, Lin Momo and Suzayahu stared at Zhao Dong silently. Zhao Dong felt a chill behind his back. I always felt that there was a dangerous aura about these two sisters-in-law. It's as scary as being stared at by zombies. Zhao Dong, the toolbox is here. Work with peace of mind and don't think too much. Wang Ran patted Zhao Dong on the shoulder as a slight warning. If you work hard, you will be rewarded. If you have any other ideas. Hee, sorry then. Don't worry bro. I am a person who has few good words and guarantees the perfect completion of the task. Zhao Dong took the toolbox and walked out of the power distribution room. He is already very skilled at these tasks. Momo, if you control 2 or 3 zombies, how long can you last? Wang Ran asked. If there are only 2 or 3, and it's in a small area, an hour or 2 will be fine. Lin Momo replied. The previous loss of strength was caused by controlling dozens of zombies at the same time. Okay, you go to the bridge and get 2 or 3 zombies to guard here. If Zhao Dong has any ideas, let the zombies deal with him. Wang Ran ordered. Although with Lin Momo's strength, it's no problem to get Zhao Dong directly. But Lin Momo is too simple. If Zhao Dong is a conscientious person, Lin Momo can't handle it. Therefore, it is the safest to send zombies from a distance. After explaining everything, Wang Ran took Su Xiao and continued to drive the goods. On the second trip, the power system was finally connected. The cold storage began to operate. The 3 zombies guarding the door were released into the sea. Zhao Dong didn't know that he was being followed by 3 terrifying zombies before. Brother, it's done. The circuit design here is still good. If there is no external damage, there will be no problems in operation for several years. Zhao Dong clapped the ashes on his hands. Not bad. It seems that there is a technology that can still survive in the end. Wang Ran smiled. Brother, if you're joking, just answer the call, it's a trivial matter. If you need anything in the future, just find me. Ah! Are these Daejiang's drones? Zhao Dong saw the drone standing aside. What? Will it be used? Wang Ran asked with a smile. Yes, there are 2 drones in our villa area. They used to be used for security monitoring, but now they are used to lead away zombies with speakers. I wrote the inspection program for the drone. Zhao Dong patted his chest and said. One of the reasons why there are so few zombies near the East Lake Villa is that Zhao Dong often arranges drones to hang speakers. Damn, do you need so many skills to be a security guard now? What did you study before? Wang Ran asked in surprise. Oh, I graduated from Huazi University of Science and Technology, studying software engineering. I learned electricians by the way. Zhao Dong said with some embarrassment. So smart. Then you're going to be a security guard. Wang Ran was a little shocked. Zhao Dong's school seems to be better than his third-rate university. Brother, don't you know that the security guards in this community are getting high wages? And doing 3 rests too, it's very easy. I don't want to lose my hair at a young age, although the salary is higher. And this community is full of rich people. If any ant takes a fancy to me, I don't have to work hard, right? Zhao Dong is honest. Wang Ran thought about it for a while, and this was the truth. The rich woman who is at home all the year round looks at the strong young security guard in the community. There is no such thing. Brother, do you have any requirements for this drone? I can write simple programs. Zhao Dong asked with a smile. I hope the drone can hover at high altitude and monitor all directions in the distance. Send a message to the center console if you're capturing something that's moving dynamically. When the battery is about to run out, it will automatically return. Just ask for it. Wang Ran thought about it. It's okay, bro. You give me a day, and I'll fiddle with it for you. But this is to write a program, and I have to go back and write it. Zhao Dong replied. Ken. Come on, take these things. Wang Ran took a bunch of cucumbers, a dozen beers, and 10 caddies of pasta and put them in a woven bag. Then I took another sewn and a few games and put it in. Brother, you are too polite. Zhao Dong was very excited. The food that I am allotted every day is only 2 kilograms. To help Wang Ran with a little work, I gave so much. This is kind of embarrassing. It's okay, take it. I will come to you for any technical problems in the future. I'll take you back first, and I'll continue to deliver the goods. Wang Ran patted Zhao Dong on the shoulder. He is still very satisfied with this Zhao Dong. Work hard and be curious. I have so many supplies, but I haven't seen him jealous. Worth cultivating. Wang Ran first sent Zhao Dong back to the villa area, and then took Su Xiao to carry the remaining supplies. Finally, at more than 6 o'clock in the evening, all the materials were moved clean. Now, there are only refrigerators and useless appliances left in that supermarket. After attracting dozens of zombies to guard the bridge, Wang Ran sat on the top floor of the hotel's main building with two little servants and a dog and watched the sun slowly disappear into the sea. "Master, where are we staying at night?" Lin Momo asked. "Later, she has to make the mattress and clean the room. Let's live in the villa first. The scenery is good." Xiaojin's words. "Build a nest for it near the bridge. It will be the watchdog from now on." Wang Ran thought about it and arranged it. "In the future, I will still live in this main building. After all, the high floor has a good view, and the movement on the bridge can be seen from a distance. For now, let's enjoy it at the villa for a while." "Woo-oh." Xiaojin was a little aggrieved. "Why do you live in the villa? I have to watch the door. It's scary to be out alone at night. I am still a child." "Master, it should be fine with zombies guarding at night. Xiaojin is still young, let's wait for it to grow up." Lin Momo is a little bit pitiful for Xiaojin. After all, he was a comrade in arms who robbed the food, and it all had feelings. "All right. Then I'll arrange a villa for you alone." Wang Ran rubbed Xiaojin's head. "Dogs live in sea view villas, really?" Wang. Xiaojin sat up happily. "Just don't stay outside. It's a villa, let's live for a while." After having dinner on the top floor, Wang Ran brought his little followers to the villa with the best location. The sea breeze was a little cool, just to cool them down. "Hey, the floor next to the pool is cracked." Lin Momo asked in surprise. "Is it a quality issue?" Su Xiao blushed instantly. Wasn't this smashed in excitement when Wang Ran walked through the back door? "Master, isn't the quality here bad? Should we live somewhere else?" Lin Momo still didn't understand the situation. Wang Ran smiled, didn't speak, took off his clothes and jumped into the pool. "The water in this pool is new, clean and clear." Su Xiao understood and took off only a pair of small underwear, then jumped into the water. "Hey, is this the beginning? So suddenly?" Lin Momo was stunned for a while, and then undressed and went into the water. "If you don't hurry down, you won't be able to grab the pillar." Wang Ran leaned against the pool and leisurely enjoyed the services of the little attendants. Su Xiao dived to the bottom of the water and quickly found Wang Ran's big pillar. Before it even started, it was as if he was about to rush out of the water. Su Xiao held Wang Ran's pillar with both hands and put her mouth close. The bright red lips were attached to the hot pillar head, and Su Xiao's scalp instantly went numb. The memory of the last fierce battle made her tremble as soon as she touched the pillar. "Swallow. Swallow it whole." A voice whispered in Su Xiao's heart. Su Xiao didn't wait any longer, she directly held the pillar with both hands and put it in her mouth. A large number of air bubbles surfaced. Wang Ran couldn't help but groan softly. The icy pool water was in stark contrast to Su Xiao's warm tongue. This feeling of ice and fire made Wang Ran swell up a lot in an instant. Su Xiao's oxygen demand is not high, so she can hold it underwater for a long time. Her little tongue twirled frantically around the pillar. Wang Ran's pillar seems to be in a washing machine, and every cell on it is constantly stimulated by the tongue and water flow. At this time, Lin Momo also arrived. She was not as skilled as Su Xiao, and she choked when she just dived into the water. Lin Momo had to stand up and change his breath on the water. When she dived again, Su Xiao had already started and had no place. Lin Momo is in a hurry. She pointed to Su Xiao, pointed to Wang Ran's pillar, and pointed to herself. "It means you get a point too." Su Xiao stretched out a slender finger and shook it, expressing refusal. Deep throat feels good, and she doesn't want it to end like that. Seeing that Lin Momo was so pitiful, Su Xiao grabbed her hand and put it on Wang Ran's balls. "It is also available here." In desperation, Lin Momo could only get behind Wang Ran and approach Wang Ran's from behind. Wang Ran was suddenly shocked. Lin Momo held the with too much force. "It hurts." It really hurts. Grumpy grumpy. A string of bubbles emerges from the water. Not long after, Lin Momo got in. Cough cough cough. I'm sorry, master, I'm used to eating pillars, and I tried harder when I swallowed the eggs. Lin Momo blamed himself very much. It's okay, come on up. Wang Ran rubbed Lin Momo's head. Lin Momo didn't know what Wang Ran wanted to do, but he obeyed obediently. When Lin Momo sat down by the pool, Wang Ran directly put his head between Lin Momo's thighs. Soft and comfortable. At the same time, Lin Momo's two huge also stuck to Wang Ran's face. Lin Momo consciously held up her and rubbed gently on Wang Ran's face. Just like washing your face. Lin Momo and Suzaiyao went up and down, making Wang Ran very comfortable. Not long after, Wang Ran felt a chill on his neck. When I touched it, I found that it was water flowing out between Lin Momo's legs. There was so much water that it had flowed down Wang Ran's neck to his back. Momo is really sensitive. Wang Ran stretched out a finger and put it on Lin Momo's mouth. Lin Momo put his finger in it proudly. There is no pillar to eat, so pay attention to eating your fingers. I don't know if I was greedy or not, Lin Momo's mouth instantly overflowed with a lot of saliva. The saliva tightly wrapped around Wang Ran's fingers, and a lot of it flowed down from the corners of Lin Momo's mouth and down his neck to the pink nipples. Under the water, Suzaiyao couldn't help but surface to take a breath. When she was about to go into the water again, Wang Ran pinched her waist with his other free hand. Suzaiyao understood in seconds, and immediately ripped off his panties, wrapping his legs around Wang Ran's waist. No need to aim, the pillar accurately pierced into Suzaiyao's already slippery passage. What? Suzaiyao's body softened and she threw herself directly on Wang Ran. Although I was mentally prepared, this insertion was too fierce. The water in the pool also added some friction, allowing Suzaiyao's passage to fully feel every millimeter of friction. There is some pain, but more of an intense pleasure. Suzaiyao couldn't help but want to grab something. In front of him, Lin Momo attracted Suzaiyao's attention with two of white and tender that were shaking constantly. She stretched out her hands and squeezed them fiercely. Yeah! Lin Momo's chest hurt, and he couldn't help but let out a soft cry. Suzaiyao immediately stepped forward and blocked Lin Momo's mouth with her tongue. Two small tongues were constantly entangled around Wang Ran's fingers. Wang Ran withdrew his fingers in a timely manner, pinched Suzaiyao's two buttocks with both hands, and started a fierce sprint. Suzaiyao's brain was dizzy for a while, and there was only a pillar-like thing left in his mind. She desperately clamped the passage, so that Wang Ran had to use great strength for every random check. This actually aroused Wang Ran's fighting spirit. Wang Ran jumped out of Lin Momo's arms and dived into the water with Suzaiyao in his arms. Rear entry, press on the bottom of the water, and attack violently. Suzaiyao couldn't shout, only bubbles kept coming out of his mouth. The passage is also like piling, and there are constantly pools of water being stabbed into it by the pillars. Suzaiyao's lower abdomen bulged slightly. This sense of helplessness stimulated Suzaiyao even more. She began to twitch all over her body, and streams of clear water jetted out of her passage. She has started squirting. Wang Ran also felt Suzaiyao's change. While vigorously thrusting into the channel, Wang Ran stretched out an index finger and suddenly inserted it into Suzaiyao's pink chrysanthemum. Suzaiyao suddenly widened her eyes. Two holes. Together. This kind of feeling makes Suzaiyao just want to make a meat toilet that is constantly pushed by the owner for 24 hours. Boom. The hot volcano finally spewed thick lava. Suzaiyao's passage immediately sucked Wang Ran's pillar in like a vacuum cleaner. She didn't want to lose any essence. After 10 seconds of violent jetting, Wang Ran finally stopped. He came to the surface with Suzaiyao in his arms. Suzaiyao was paralyzed there, confused, but the passage still held Wang Ran's pillar tightly. But it can't leak out. Wang Ran placed Su Xiao by the pool. It's Momo's turn. Just now, Su Xiao scratched Momo's chest red. Wang Ran looked a little distressed, so he leaned forward and gently licked the red spot with his tongue. Lin Momo felt a warmth flowing through his body, so comfortable. Wang Ran's tongue didn't stop. After licking the wound, he continued to wander around his chest until it came to a pink bump. This is the most sensitive part of Lin Momo's body. Wang Ran gently used the tip of his tongue to draw a circle around the pink nipple. Lin Momo's whole body began to tremble slightly. She couldn't resist this kind of pleasure. Between the legs, a large amount of fluid flows out continuously. Wang Ran smiled, came behind Lin Momo, and hugged her from behind. Deformation of soft being held. Wang Ran's fingers skillfully grabbed the pink at the top, and gently rubbed it like a lick. Wang Ran's hot breath kept exhaling on Lin Momo's tender and sensitive neck. Lin Momo's body became tense until she sweated, and the desire aroused by pleasure made her body tremble and tense up. The river is already flooding below. Master, I can't do it. Come on in. Lin Momo stretched out his hand and scratched at the back, hoping to find Wang Ran's pillar. Wang Ran had grown up again long ago, the swollen and heart gently withstood the soft meat flap. Lin Momo's eyes have begun to blur. She can't wait. Lin Momo's soft and plump buttocks pushed back. The pillar instantly stabbed into the fiery passage. Inside, the love liquid had already flooded, and the entire passageway wall tightly wrapped around Wang Ran's pillar. Wang Ran started to collide. Every time a strong spot check is made, there will be a sound of physical collision, which further stimulates Lin Momo's desire. As the pleasure continued to increase, Lin Momo's breathing became heavier and heavier, and he whimpered from time to time. What? The master is great. Aha, aha, so comfortable. No. Momo can't stand it? Ah, that's awesome. Please go on, master. Momo seems to be coming out. Lin Momo didn't know what he was shouting indiscriminately. Wait a little longer. I don't want it to end so soon. Wang Ran put a finger into Lin Momo's mouth. You. No. I really want to, you. Lin Momo held his fingers and was a little slurred. A lot of saliva dripped down. Wang Ran continued to speed up the rhythm, without any intention of stopping. Lin Momo's flesh wall began to shrink violently. Wang Ran knew that this was the prelude to her orgasm. Wang Ran suddenly pulled out the pillar, lifted it up a few centimeters, and held it against another pink hole. Ah! There! Not there! Lin Momo shouted no, but his buttocks kept twisting back, as if he was going to swallow Wang Ran's pillar. Wang Ran withdrew his fingers from Lin Momo's mouth, reached down, and held down the little raised dot above the pink flesh wall. That is the other most sensitive part of Lin Momo, and of course, it is also the first choice for most girls to comfort themselves. Wang Ran rubbed the bump with Lin Momo's saliva-stained fingers. Lin Momo's legs softened like an electric shock, and he instantly fell to the ground. Wang Ran followed closely behind, and the pillar directly hit the pink chrysanthemum opening. The passage below seemed to be breathing, opening and closing, and the chrysanthemum opening slightly opened, as if to welcome Wang Ran's entry. There was a lot of liquid before it passed by, and it was wet enough. Wang Ran gently probed forward, and directly inserted it with a squeak. Lin Momo was shocked. This feeling. Actually. So cool. So cool that the whole person seems to be flying. No wonder Sister Xiao likes to walk behind so much. This feeling is as if Wang Ran's most secret place has been driven straight into it and ravaged rudely. Very nice. Master, Momo can't do it. This time it really won't work. I'm coming out. Lin Momo's waist twisted frantically. Suddenly, Lin Momo was shocked and collapsed to the ground. She was like an electric shock, lying there rolling her eyes and shaking constantly. Not long after, Lin Momo fainted again. Wang Ran sighed, he hadn't yet. So awkward. Unplug is neither plug nor plug. At this time, Su Xiao stood up from the ground and hugged Wang Ran from behind. Xiao's tongue swam around Wang Ran's neck, came behind his ear, and wrapped around his earlobe. This is a blatant provocation. Wang Ran drew his gun and turned around, pressing Su Xiao to the ground. Master, please work hard, I'm very patient. Su Xiao squinted, her small tongue circled around her lips, provoking Wang Ran. How could Wang Ran let her go, grabbed Su Xiao's waist directly, and stabbed her to the end. On Su Xiao's lower abdomen, traces of pillars kept appearing. Wang Ran stabbed very deeply. But Su Xiao kept gritting her teeth and carrying it. As she said, she is very resistant to insertion, much stronger than Momo. This made Wang Ran feel relieved to use all his strength. First power, then speed. The constant and rapid vigorous friction made Wang Ran's pillar and Xiao's meat wall extremely hot. The moisture at the meat wall turned into foam under this quick thrust. The channel is no longer as slippery as it was at first, and each rubbing becomes more violent. Master, you want to in, where? Su Xiao looked at Wang Ran with admiration. I fed the back just now, let's shoot the front this time. Wang Ran put Su Xiao's two long legs on his shoulders and started the final sprint. Su Xiao felt that her scalp was numb and lost consciousness. Every time it really penetrated into the depths of my soul. The original pink meat wall feels like it is about to burn. Su Xiao unconsciously stretched Binan's toes in front of Wang Ran. Wang Ran gently bit Su Xiao's big toe. MMMM. This touch made Su Xiao suddenly reach a climax. A large amount of liquid was sprayed out of the meat wall channel opening again. With Wang Ran's trembling, the two of them reached in at the same time. You are listening to novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 49. Early the next morning, Wang Ran came to Kyoto for inspection. It's obviously not enough to just get dozens of zombies to defend on the bridge. This scare away fit at most. If an organized team came here, dozens of zombies might not be able to stop them. Still have to find a way to strengthen the defenses. The current situation is that as soon as the bridge comes down, it crosses the garden, and it leads directly to the hotel lobby. Nothing stands in the way. After all, this is a resort hotel, and it is impossible to make it as tightly guarded as a prison. This certainly can't stop people and zombies. In the morning, Wang Ran saw a few zombies wandering in near the villa area. This will not work. It affects the quality of life too much. Think about it, you are eating hot pot and singing songs at home, and suddenly a zombie is lying on the window, which will affect your appetite. It has to be planned well. There must be a big iron gate at the door. Ordinary zombies can definitely stop it. As for mutant zombies, unless you get a few 100 tons of steel to build the wall, you can't stop it no matter what. The main thing is to get the monitoring system in place. With the motion capture function, you can be reminded at any time. It's just a mutant zombie, can it be better than yourself? Can it be better than Xiao and Momo? Now he is a perpetual motion machine-like cycle that improves his strength. Then, Wang Ran walked around the island. The whole island is surrounded by cliffs, and there are no beaches. Therefore, other directions on the island are the safest. All it takes is a few fixed monitors. After reading the safety issue, the next step is the issue of sustainable development. Now, with the food in the cold storage plus canned food, it is not a problem for Wang Ran to eat alone for more than 10 years. But with only these, the nutrition is obviously insufficient and unbalanced. Especially now Wang Ran, the nutrition obviously feels a little insufficient. Still need to grow some fruits and vegetables. There are places on the island suitable for growing things. But Wang Ran didn't want to destroy too much greenery. After all, the scenery is good, and it is comfortable to live in. After winning the East Lake Villa, it can be developed into a plantation to provide fruits and vegetables to the island. Right now, I want to get some seeds and fruit seedlings with short maturity and fast growth. Momo, do you know where to get the seeds? Wang Ran asked. I really don't know about this. We have an agricultural college in N University, there should be some in it. I wonder how the teachers and classmates in the school are doing now. When Lin Momo talked about school, he turned on the worry mode. Although she is now a zombie, her basic emotions are not lacking at all. How big is N? Wang Ran touched his chin. He didn't care whether the people inside died or not, he was worried that the people inside didn't eat, whether they would eat all the grain and seeds. Someone must be able to do this. Okay, when the drone monitoring system here is arranged, I will go to N University. Wang Ran made a decision. Master, let me go with you. I'm familiar with N, and I went to school there. Lin Momo immediately volunteered to say. If you follow Wang Ran out, there will definitely be an extra meal, which has become a tacit understanding. I'll go as well. I teach at N University, and I am familiar with it. Su Xiao also participated in the competition. Okay, Momo is the housekeeper, Xiao will follow me. Wang Ran quickly made a decision. In a university, there are tens of thousands of teachers and students, so there will be no shortage of zombies. Take Xiao Yu and kill the zombies to be more decisive. Lin Momo still needs to improve in combat. Woo-oh. As soon as Lin Momo heard it, he immediately turned on the sad mode. She also wanted to go. Alright. Momo, you are very talented in organizing and cleaning. When we go out, you clean up our base well. I will reward you. Wang Ran rubbed Lin Momo's head. Only then did Lin Momo smile. Whether you go or not is another matter, the most important thing is to have a reward. After a leisurely morning, Zhao Dong finally got news. The drone's hover monitoring and no-point automatic return system have finally been written. Wang Ran picked him up in a truck. After some on-site debugging, the aerial surveillance system of the entire island was successfully built. At the same time, there will be 4 drones hovering and monitoring in the air, and the main monitoring direction is the seaside road and bridge. Whenever a dynamic object appears, the drone will send a signal to the host on the ground. In addition, there are more than 10 drones on the ground charging or on standby. When charging and releasing the drone, you need to manually operate it, and you can basically ignore it at other times. Very human. Not bad. Wang Ran patted Zhao Dong on the shoulder with satisfaction. The guy is still very capable. Come on, these are for you. Wang Ran took out a few bunches of bananas. He doesn't like bananas himself, and bananas are particularly prone to spoilage, so he has to give them away quickly. Thank you, brother. Zhao Dong took the banana, and this time he was not as happy as before. It looks like something's on your mind. What? Don't like bananas? Would you like to change some cucumbers for you? Wang Ran asked. That's not the problem. Brother, you gave me the food yesterday, when I go back. I was sidelined by other security guards. They stole my stuff and laughed at me for getting my body in exchange. Zhao Dong looked depressed. Wang Ran frowned upon hearing this. This is not to say that you do it yourself. Too much. Those security guards are really itchy. Ah, one more thing. Our security guards only have some rations now, and the owners are reluctant to give us a little of their beer and drinks. And then yesterday I overheard, the deputy security chief and a few security guards were there saying. We must unite, kill the owner, and be the owner by ourselves. I'm worried. Zhao Dong sighed. You're going to rebel so soon? Wang Ran was stunned. In his view, it was a matter of time before the security guards rebelled. After all, in this world, no one wants to be an employee and serve others all the time. However, it is not yet the time when food is in short supply. Rebellion just for some drinks and beer? It seems that Wang Ran really overestimated human nature. What do you think about this? If they pull you in, will you do it together? Wang Ran asked. Of course I won't be participating. This is so immoral. Zhao Dong answered decisively. But have you ever thought about? If you don't participate, they will clean you up together. Wang Ran asked with a smile. Zhao Dong was shocked. Can you do this? It's so scary. It's Doomsday, there are all female zombies around. Author, Yu De Cha Xiao. Chapter 50. Zhao Dong obviously doesn't know much about human nature. Wang Ran's inference is very likely to happen. When a group is going to do something unethical, no one on the team is allowed to keep it clean. How about this? Take these bananas back, share them with them, and have a good relationship with them. Which security guards are good, and you don't want to join forces, you can also remember them. If they want to act, you take them with a false promise and notify me as soon as possible. I'll come over and fix the problem then. Wang Ran said with a smile. East Lake Villa is its own target colony, and those security guards cannot be messed up. Of course, if you want to completely conquer the East Lake Villa, you must choose a suitable time. Killing them now will only make them feel like a demon. Gotta wait until the security guards start slaughtering the owners. He appeared as the savior, killed the security guards, and then acted with kindness and power. This will allow you to take the place more securely. After all, having a colony still requires some coolies to work, and it has to be convincing. Okay, listen to my brother. Zhao Dong nodded. It is too difficult to survive now, and he will definitely not survive on his own. It's better to listen to Wang Ran. After everything was arranged, Wang Ran drove Zhao Dong back to the villa area. Next, we should go to N University to search for seeds and fruit seedlings. As soon as the car hit the road, Wang Ran suddenly received a call from Wu Jiangguo. Brother Wang Ran, help. Wu Jiangguo's voice was flustered, obviously something serious happened. What's the situation? Wang Ran asked. Lin Hua. Just go to the vault with us, and then run away from that guy halfway. He turned into a zombie, and brought hundreds of zombies over to besiege our gym. We can't take it anymore. Wu Jiangguo said in a hurried voice. In 10 minutes. After Wang Ran finished speaking, he hung up the phone. Accelerator, clutch, gear, the speed of the car directly by out to 80 yards. Bring hundreds of zombies to siege. Being able to drive ordinary zombies, that Lin Hua is obviously not an ordinary zombie. At least there is a certain level of mutant zombies. Interesting. The people in the camp were not related to Wang Ran, so he naturally had no interest in saving them. However, it is not bad to let Wu Jiangguo owe him a favor. After all, he is one of the strongest players in N City in the future. Wang Ran concentrated on driving, and arrived at the side entrance of Xiaxi Primary School not long after. From a distance, you can see that hundreds of zombies are crowding around the gymnasium. They are constantly climbing and bumping. Many zombies have already rushed into the gym. I guess it must be a mess right now. Xiao, let's mow the grass together. Wang Ran picked up the tang knife and jumped out of the car with Su Xiao. The next picture is like the Three Kingdoms warriors. The heads and limbs of the zombies are constantly flying into the sky. No zombie can stop Wang Ran and Su Xiao. After all, the two of them have improved a lot in the past 2 days. Soon, the black zombies were killed in a way. Wang Ran and Su Xiao went straight into the gym. Brother Wang Ran, you are here. Wu Jiangguo and others were in high spirits. Many people followed Wang Ran to the treasury, and they knew very well about Wang Ran's strength. Coupled with the fact that he can get into the gym from hundreds of zombies, this already shows his strength. Wang Ran took a look. There were nearly 100 zombies lying in the gym. Some of them should have been people from the camp who were bitten and joined each other. The old man and the woman and child have shrunk to a corner. There was terror in their eyes. There are less than 50 people who are still fighting with weapons. It seems that the people in the camp have been damaged by about half. Ah, I can't take it anymore. A young man had a mental breakdown, dropped his weapon and rushed into the pile of zombies. Soon, he was devoured by the nearby zombies, and he didn't even have the chance to become a zombie. There are old people and children behind us. Everyone showed their courage and fought with them. Wu Jiangguo cheered loudly. Many women in the corner also stood up, took up arms and joined the battle. The two sides fought together again. With the help of Wang Ran and Su Xiao's powerful strength, the number of zombies in the gym is getting smaller and smaller. Soon, the zombies at the door did not rush in, but retreated a little. It seems that they can't afford to give people heads at such a speed. Only then did the people in the gym breathe a sigh of relief. Wang Ran took a look, and there were about 40 women still standing. In addition, there are more than 20 elderly people and children in the corner. This time the camp can be said to have lost 2/3 of its people. What? Lin Hua, this bastard, turned into a zombie and even came to take revenge on us. Wu Jiangguo wiped the blood from his body. His body was covered with wounds. Originally, he thought that he would turn into a zombie if he beat him, but he didn't expect the virus to have no effect on him. Could it be that after he became the awakened person in Wang Ran's mouth, he became immune to the virus? That's great. Future battles will be more unrestrained. Others rest first. Zhu Ming, Lu Quan, Ah Qiang, Aji. You all come here. Wu Jiangguo greeted several younger brothers and came to Wang Ran's side. Brother Wang Ran, I don't have time to say polite words now. I'll thank you later. I let more than a dozen brothers nibble on gold yesterday. In the battle just now, the 4 of them awakened. Others may be due to physical reasons, and they failed to break out. In addition, I found that after we awakened, if we were scratched by zombies, it seemed that we would not become zombies. Wu Jiangguo told Wang Ran all his findings. It is estimated that after awakening, the physique will be enhanced, and it will be able to withstand the virus. Wang Ran nodded. I don't know if the Tang sugar awakened by drinking his own blood can also be immune. In addition, the fact that gold can help awakening is completely confirmed. Although it doesn't work for everyone. Brother Wang Ran, what should we do now? Although they retreated temporarily, they are still blocking the door. And the movement here is so loud that zombies will continue to be attracted. Our physical strength is limited, and we can't fight endlessly. Wu Jiangguo looked worried. It's okay, if these are all things that Lin Hua did. It's enough to cut Lin Hua off. Wang Ran said it very easily. This tone is as simple as chopping a cucumber. Chopped. Wu Jiangguo was stunned. There are hundreds of zombies outside. It is hard to say whether he can rush to Lin Hua alive or not.